Yeah. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. It's all about brand new. Everything is new year. We are here. We are in our fourth quarter. You blink and it's going to be 2023, all right? We are in the first day, November. You blink, it is going to be 2023. It's all here, right? So one of the things that actually happened for me yesterday was this very podcast, the Move Swiftly podcast, in which you're listening to this, or if you are not listening to this, make sure you go find the Move Swiftly podcast. The Move Swiftly podcast is officially on Amazon Prime. And it happened completely by accident, all right? So one of the bundles that I have going into this new year, one of the things I have going into this new year is I have a brand new booklet coming out as a complement to my first book, Swiftly, Your Guide to Innovative Teamwork. It's a booklet filled with 30 pages and 30 days in which you can add the LY for somebody else. So it's for people who have at least maybe 5 to 10 people working underneath them or working for them, working with them as partners, things like that. And they want to see the best for this particular person. They hear the way Swiftly works, they hear the concept, and they want the best for this particular team member, this particular employee, whatever they want to call them. And they get a booklet, and it's a way of continuing to motivate your team members. I don't like to use the word staff because after you've adopted the Move Swiftly philosophy, you're not going to look at these people as staff members anymore. You're going to look at these people as actual teammates, team members, as equals and things like that, right? So that booklet is on Amazon.com right now. And I self-published it. I put it up on Amazon. And as I was ordering copies for myself to have to review it, there's a big difference between looking at anything written online versus actually having it in your hands and making sure everything was straight before you actually put it out there for people to buy, for people to purchase. So as I purchased my first copy, which should be in a couple hours, basically 2 days. The reason it's coming in so fast is because I became an Amazon Prime member. Just through that, as I was ordering it, the option to become an Amazon Prime member came up, and I realized how much I'd been missing by not being an Amazon Prime member. I mean, no shipping and handling, your stuff gets there quicker. I mean, all sorts of perks that I was never really privy to. I've heard Amazon Prime and all that stuff, but I never really paid attention to it because I was just kind of focused on my way of doing things. And like I always tell you, again, there's always a more efficient way. You should always be looking for a more efficient way to do things. I've spoken on that on many times in the past, and I will continue to speak about that, all right? Because again, you're listening to the Move Swiftly podcast. The whole concept is to how to move quicker, how to get to your result, how to get to wherever it is you're trying to go in a quicker manner, because that's how fast the world moves, all right? So I realized as I was looking through the perks of becoming a Prime member, I realized that they have podcasts. I'm like, oh shit, all right, well, I have a podcast that's approaching 250 episodes. I wonder if I can get my podcast on Amazon Prime. And all it took was me putting the link in from Anchor, putting it on Amazon Prime, and behold, now you know it. Hey, if you go on Amazon Prime right now, the Move Swiftly podcast is there. All 250 episodes ready to roll, 250 and more coming, and they're all ready to roll. All right, again, efficiency. There's a reason, and I actually spoke about this in my ebook, the ebook that you can find on makeyourmove.com. Jeff Bezos rules the world because of how continuously he just focuses on efficiency and making the lives of his customers so much easier. Again, I'm a customer. I have at this point now 5 books on Amazon.com, and he's just trying to make lives easier for the people who utilize the Amazon self-publishing service. That's it, or everybody, and it's amazing. It's amazing. All right, and I highly recommend you guys who are listening to me, who keep up with me on these videos, highly recommend that you figure out, you find the people that have done it before, you find the people that are doing the things you want to be doing, have the success you want to have, and try to model your business as closely as you can to what they're doing. You can't steal everything, but you can look at little features and look at things from a consumer perspective and apply those little things to your business, all right? Speaking of the Move Swiftly podcast, like I mentioned earlier, if you have not yet, make sure you go find it, subscribe to it. If you're listening to this on the Move Swiftly podcast, just simply hit that follow button. Also, the main website to check out is makeyourmove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. Purchase all the books, all the Plus LY merch. I got one on right now. Yeah! Purchase all of that stuff. Also, the ROI hiring seminar is going down at the end of every single month, the last weekend of every single month. And the Move Swiftly workshops, in which we take the perfect employee and match him or her with the perfect employer. And you guys continue to be teammates by moving swiftly. All right? Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.